which is all about woe is me and addressing one of your woes. If you're joining me live, hi, please let me know you're here and hit the like button and comment in the comments so I can see you're here. And if you're watching this in the replay, you can't necessarily ask questions, but please join in and I'll come back and answer the comments later. Every Wednesday, for those of you who are new, I address some kind of woe is me, some kind of feeling or thing that's going on within the community. You're always welcome to send me your woes, or I'll pick one out if you want me to talk to it on the woe is me thing, and I'll have a go at like talking it and answering it through to you. Today's woe is it's nearing the end of the year and I've achieved nothing. Now, I feel like this often and it's just not true. It's just not true. I've done all sorts of things this year, and the reason that I know that now is because I literally had to make a list. So if you are feeling like it's September, which means that it's nearly the end of the year, two things. Firstly, there's still the whole of the rest of this month, October, November and December left, right? So that's a quarter of the year. So there's absolutely still time for you to achieve all of the things or some of the things or things that you wanted to get done this year, or to achieve or to experience or to feel. Absolutely. This is a great time to check in and to look at what it is that you did want to achieve and what you've already done. So first action point, number one, make a list of what it is that you actually wanted to achieve or that you still want to achieve this year. And also look back, I dare you to look back over the year and look at what you've actually done. Like, I had to go through my calendar and to look through, I've got a big wall planner here, so I'm looking at it and going, oh wow, and like literally wrote down a list of all the things that I have achieved this year. So please go ahead and do that, and then come back and put in the comments a list of the things that you maybe had set yourself at the beginning of the year, of things you wanted to achieve and things that you actually have achieved, so that we can celebrate with you. That would be fantastic. Okay. The second thing, if you are feeling like, it is September, where has this year gone and I've achieved nothing, is, so like I said, the first thing, make a list of everything you have done so that you can celebrate that. Second thing, enter my sweepstake. I will put a link somewhere on this page. I'm sure it's around here somewhere, and if not, I'll just put it in the comments, or if someone's near it, if they can stick it in the comments for me. Enter the sweepstake, so that will make you feel better. It's not necessarily going to help you achieve anything, except that if you win, you will win a place on, you'll get a DIY place on Misfit Maven in 80 days, with the option to upgrade if you want to the live hosted version, which you get a ton of coaching and interaction from me. So plus you're going to get books and cards and a course from Jamie, and a meditation session with Carolyn, and a self-love course from Mary England, a bunch of Hay House treats. Sarah's contributed to books, all sorts of fun things on that. So go and enter. The more you share it, the more entries you will get to win. So absolutely, although you're getting other people to enter, you're actually increasing your own chances of winning as well. So that's my second thing. If you feel like you've not necessarily achieved anything this year, you may then be able to say, well, I achieved winning a prize and got a place on Misfit Maven, and then you will be a Maven by the end of this year. How cool is that? And that means reaching your goals or achieving a sense of contentment and satisfaction with yourself and where you are right now. The third thing, if you really are happy, if you've made this list of the things that you wanted to achieve this year or this month, or whatever, and it's really coming up short and you're not getting, and you haven't got where you want to be, then ask yourself, why is that? What's happened? Do you need a kick up the arse? Do you need to set more realistic goals? Do you need some support and some help and some encouragement? Have other things happened instead? What have you spent your time doing? all of this is without judgment, but all of those things are okay. Let's just look at the fact that step 1, get aware. Step 2 is aspiration, like what is it that you want? And step 3 is acceptance and judgment. So rather than necessarily making judgments about this, accepting what is possible, right? Getting really clear over what you've got control over and what you haven't, and what it is that you have been able to do, and changing or reframing those judgments of how much or how little you've done this year, and making either a choice to accept that and be really okay with where you are, or to change it and to do something different. Because if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And perhaps it is time to do something different so that you get different results. The 4th thing then is to make a plan. We've got the rest of September, October, November, December for this year. So you've got 3.5 months left of this year. There's tons you can do in that time if you make a plan. If you work out what one thing you're going to do every day, you will get absolutely tons done by the end of the year. If you don't make a plan, you're going to spend every day coming to your desk, working through your emails, looking at the chaos on your desk, looking at the chaos in your mind, feeling overwhelmed and getting fuck all done, okay? So make a plan. Make a plan. What is it that you would like to have achieved? What is it that you'd like to be able to say that you've done, experienced, felt, had, got by the end of 2016 moving into 2017? And break it down first into the component parts, like what has to happen, what are the different parts of that, and then break that down into milestones so that there are bits along the way that you can kind of hit and go, yeah, I've done that, woo, and then now that means I'm nearly there and I can keep going. So break it down into manageable chunks, okay? The 5th thing and the final thing that you can do if you're really feeling like, fuck, it's September, woe is me, I have done nothing this year, and if that's really, really true, how can you change that? So I am offering Misfit to Maven in 80 days in a pod for the last time this year. Now that means that you get all of my 8 modules, 13 workbooks, 2 hours a week coaching with me, the support of a group. It is the kind of entry-level signature program way of working with me, and it turns Misfits into Mavens. It is still something that I'm so super excited about. I'm licensing it out to other coaches before the end of the year, and this will be one of the last times that I coach it live in a pod like this. And there are tons of people in this group who've done it in a pod and formed lifelong friendships, done joint ventures, doubled their income, reframed their business and their lives, decided their business wasn't worth it, it wasn't going to be profitable, decided to change course completely, and therefore stopped wasting time and money on something that wasn't going to work for them. It's a game changer. It's unlike anything else out there because it isn't going to make you hustle. It's going to allow you to be you and really relax into being you so that you can spend more time playing and less time grafting, because that's what I want for you. So it's 100% possible to live a life where you get to September and go, oh, I've done all sorts of fun stuff and I'm living a life I'm really proud of. And that's ultimately what I want for you. So that's one option that's left for you to work with me this year. That's one way. Another way is that I'm doing a VIP day, so a full day, and this is an extra long day with me and 5, so it'll be you and 4 others, or 5 of you in total, where we'll actually get that plan together, right? So you'll get my 20 years of being self-employed, you'll get all of the money and the training, the courses, the experience that I've got, helping you to put together a plan that will work for you, so that you will be confident, courageous and clear on exactly what it is that you're going to be doing, and also get the built-in support of the rest of the team, the rest of the group who are going to be there, and setting it up in such a way that you're going to have a real structure around supporting one another as you go forward. So if there is anything left on your list that you really would like to do this year, or you're feeling like you're just in this really stagnant place of not up-leveling, not moving forward, or maybe there's just a sense of falling out of love with your business where you don't feel passionate about it anymore, or maybe it feels too big, or maybe you feel so isolated and alone and you wish you just had some support of real people, of connections around you. That's what this day is for. So you will each get some one-to-one attention from me. I'm going to live coach, I'm going to set you tasks and things to do together. You'll get all of our brains on your business for a bit of time, and you will leave with a plan. That means that you are so focused over the next kind of 90 days that you can work 2 to 3 hours a day in your business if you want to, right? So that's the second way that you can work with me. And if you want to work with me one-to-one, I have 7 spots left this year. That's it, full stop, gone. So please get in touch if you want some help. Otherwise, pep talk as usual, sweepstake for fun and free stuff, possibly a place, a DIY place on M2M80, not giving you a pod place, but there's the ability to upgrade and come join us on that one. Please make a list of everything that you have actually done this year, because I'm sure it is more than you think. I was so surprised. I was whinging to Sarah and saying, I've done nothing this year. There's so many things I wanted to do and I haven't actually done them. Why have I achieved nothing? And then made a list of the things that I have actually done, and wow, I'm super chuffed with myself. I can rest on my laurels. I have more than doubled my turnover from last year, and kept my profit levels the same, I'll be completely honest, but that means I've taken on 3 people and I've spent more on wages and employment this year than any other year in my life, which means I've had more time off and more time to take care of me, to go swimming most days, to look after myself and kind of go on adventures. I've been in like 6 countries and seen tons of my friends, and actually that's my why. That's what my business objectives are and were. So there's a part, if your business is feeling hard, if you're falling out of love with it, if you can't really remember why the fuck you're doing this anyway, if you want it to be fun again, then please take some action for you. Please take some action. There's a whole variety of different ways that you can do that, and that I can support you around what you're feeling ready to invest. So there's investment level, like right down the bottom, where it's a couple of £100 that are really going to make that difference, right the way up to getting 6 months worth of support that's going to fucking change your business and your life for the better. So yeah, I could rave about investing in yourself and in your business all day long, but I'm sure you've got actual work to do. So I hope you have a fantastic Wednesday. Please do the list thing. I want to see what you've actually achieved. So write in what it is that you've done, what it is that you wanted to do this year. And again, these don't have to be massive business things, right? It can be like take an hour out a week for myself, or get a haircut each month, or save some money, or all sorts of things. Just I'm interested to know what it is that you wanted to achieve this year, and then make a list of those things that you have already done and pop those in the comments as well, so that we can all celebrate with you and we can acknowledge what it is that you have actually done. And if it really is that there's more and you'd love some support and some help, then I've listed all the ways that you can get some help from me, and this group is here for you guys, so please support one another. The year is not over yet. You still have time, and you can achieve all of those things that you want to achieve, whether they are external targets and kind of more masculine type goals, or whether they're more feminine around receiving and letting go and relaxing and surrendering into life and the experience of being you. Just gonna see whether there's anything else I'd noted down. No. So have a great day, and I will see you on Friday for a fuck it rant. Bye.